Hello maths lovers, this is Ura. So today I'm going to be explaining to you an amazing algebraic identity called the sum of two cubes. Not the sum of two squares, please. The sum of two cubes. With this example on the board, this is example number 1 and example number 2. I'll leave that example number 2 for you to try it at home if you understand this particular video. Also, for those of you that have not subscribed to my channel, I'm saying please click on that subscription button for you to get great content like this and more. Thank you. So let's get to it. Now, this is the expression for the sum of two cubes. This is the expression for the sum of two cubes. So the first thing I'm going to do here is to expand this particular expression for us to see where it leads. Then I'll use that to explain better. Okay, so now I'm going to use the expansion process that I talked about in the previous video, that the first bracket multiplies the second bracket. And if you've not watched that particular video, I'm saying you should also please go back and check and see what I did there. Okay, so in this particular bracket, what we're going to do is the first term here multiplies everything in the bracket. Likewise, the second term multiplies everything in the bracket. So we have a outside the bracket, and we have what is inside this bracket written here: a square minus ab plus a b square. Close the bracket, and in our first bracket we have a plus b, so we have plus b open bracket. The second bracket, a square minus ab plus b square, and close bracket. So like I said, this particular term multiplies everything in the bracket. Likewise, this term multiplies everything in the bracket. So we have now a multiplied by a square is going to increase by just 1. So we have a cube minus a multiplied by ab. By minus ab, we have a square b. Also, a multiplied by what? B square. We have a plus b square a. So we're through with this bracket. Now let's jump right into the second bracket. Now b multiplied by a square is b a square minus b multiplied by minus ab gives us a b square. Also, b multiplied by plus b square gives us b cube. So it's going to increase by 1. All right. So if you look at this particular expression clearly, you will discover I wrote b a square. So I just decided to write it so that I will explain better. So in mathematics, when we have something like this, we arrange it alphabetically. So I'm going to rewrite. So we have here a cube minus a square b plus b square a plus a square b, that's the rearrangement, and I have a b square plus b cube. Okay, now if you look at this particular expression, you will discover that there are some of the terms that are common. Look at this. Now in the second term here, I have a square b, and down here I also have a square b. I have b square a. I have also b square a here. So let's rearrange. So this is the rearrangement. This is a cube minus a square b. This is another a square b. So I'll bring it down here. A square b. And this is plus b square a. B square a minus b square a. Minus b square a. B square a plus b cube. Okay. Now a square b and a square b goes, because it's minus and the signs are different, so it goes. Likewise, on the signs are different, so this goes also. So finally, we're left with what? A cube plus b cube as the expression for what? This particular expansion. So therefore a cube plus b cube is now equal to this. I have a plus b in the bracket and a squared minus ab plus b squared, close bracket. So what this means is this is the sum of what? 2 cubes. This is the sum of 2 cubes, and this is the expression for this particular sum of 2 cubes. So when you're given a question that looks like this is how you go about it. A question that looks like this is how you go about it. So in our example, particularly the example number 1 that I said I'm going to solve, is 27x cubed plus 64y cubed. All right, if you look at this particular expression very well, you discover that the numbers, the questions is somewhat like this, but it's not spelled out clearly. So what we are going to do is we are going to write 27 in index form and 64 in index form. So I'm going to put a dot here, then write these numbers in index form so that we will not be confused. So 27 is now equal to what? Is 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3, which in index form is the same thing as 3 in 3 places. So we have 3 raised to the power of 3. So index form is a number written in a power. So also we have 64. 64 is the same thing as 4 multiplied by 4 multiplied by 4. And in index form is 4 raised to the power of 3. Good. Now, so instead of the 27, I'm going to write 3 raised to the power of 3, and also instead of what? 64, I'm going to write 4 raised to the power of 3. It's 27 x to the power of 3 plus 64 y to the power of 3, which gives us this terms that we've written down there. 3 raised to the power of 3 and x raised to the power of 3, also plus 4 raised to the power of 3 and raised to the power of 3. Okay, so that's the first thing. So we can write this in a bracket and bring out the 3, and likewise we also write this in a bracket and bring out the 3. So this is something like this. Open bracket, we have 3x in the bracket and 3 up there, plus we have also 4y in the bracket and 3 up there. So now this now looks like what we have here. This particularly looks like what we have here. So the expression says that if you have a question that looks like this, you can write it like this, right? So this is our A and this is our B. So the first thing is this particular bracket, which is open bracket. We have 3x plus 4y. So I'm going to write a square bracket because of the way the other side is going to be a bit long. So, and inside this bracket I have an a square. So this is 3x squared minus a multiplied by b. So a is 3x and b is 4y plus 4y with a square, my square bracket. All right. So this comes down here as 3x plus 4y, and finally we have 3x squared is 9x squared. So this is 9x squared minus 3x multiplied by 4y is 12xy. So this is 12xy plus 4y squared is the same thing as 16y. So this is 16y squared. So finally this is the answer to this particular expression, which is 27x cubed plus 64y cubed. So like I said, please, if you've not subscribed to my channel, please click on that subscription button for you to get great content like this and more. You can share the link to your friends, your loved ones, and your neighbors. Thank you very much. Please try and attempt that question there to gain more knowledge on the sum of 2 cubes. Thank you.